Hello once again guys, hope you're doing okay. So on today's video, it's going to be a little different because normally on the channel I've been showing you videos of books or comics or whatever that have inspired me, that I've been reading for like years or like just rather frequently, right? But I've read this and I've reread it before. This, however, is going to be the first time where I'm technically doing an unboxing because I've never actually looked at this book. I know what it is and I know what it's about, but I've never actually looked at the book itself. I got it through a Kickstarter. I helped back a Kickstarter and I purposely didn't open it because I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it on the channel. Not realizing that predominantly most of the series is going to be, I mean, it's books that I've already read several times over, but hey ho, there you go. And this isn't going to be the last time, guys. I have another book that I'll also be doing a kind of unboxing sort of style video as well, which will be similar to the normal videos. It's just that I haven't actually looked at the book first. So the book I'm talking about today, guys, is The Art of Daniel Warren Johnson by Flesk Publications. Now, I've been a huge fan of Daniel Warren Johnson since I read his comic book series, Murder Falcon. And I think I found out about him on Instagram, basically. And then he was going to do Murder Falcon, and I can't remember what year this is. We'll talk about it more in the actual video itself, but I was like, I dropped everything and I was like, yes, I want Murder Falcon. And Murder Falcon was so good, and now I'm just a lifelong fan. I will follow him to the ends of the earth, basically. So when I found out this was going to be on Kickstarter, I had to back it, even though it cost me quite a bit to get over here in the UK. But we've got it here now. We're going to open it up and we're going to have a look at this together, guys. So let's get the camera ready and let's do this. Okay guys, here is The Art of Daniel Warren Johnson. It's all packaged up, like I said, so let's get this open and let's have a look at it. Okay, so here it is. It comes with this little zine, little Flesk zine. Like I said at the start of the video, I haven't actually looked at any of this yet, so this is all going to be new to me. Welcome to Line Time. What's presented here is by far 99.9% of everything that I use to make my lines. I hope you enjoy me nerding out about things that help me make stories. This sounds great. Oh. This is what it is. Oh, this is lovely. This is so nice. I love this. This is so cool. Like talking about the equipment he uses to create this stuff. Oh, Posca pens. Oh, I love this. This is so good. I'm gonna have a better look at this later. Because as cool as this isn't what the book's about, but oh my God. For me, I want to look at this more just so I can see what, oh, I love this. I love the fact he's done little drawings of all that. Oh. It's simultaneously cute as well as just absolutely rad. It's so good. Right, I'm going to have a better look at that later. Line Time. This is what I got with my Kickstarter. I don't think it's going to be available with the actual release. So. And then a little advert for Flesk Publications. I have this book here. Don't worry, we will be talking about that eventually. Bruce Timm, Finished Monsters. We will be talking about that at some point. I don't know if there's anything on the other side. Some more cool stuff. Ah, Daniel. I got a little cool print and it's signed by him. Oh, that is amazing. Love that. Thank you, Daniel Warren Johnson. There we go. If you're watching this, thank you so much. Now, guys, the thing we've been waiting for. Here it is. I have in my hands a copy of The Art of Daniel Warren Johnson. I'm sorry about the glare. I apologize. I don't know why I've got so much glare on today, but there's just like a lot of glare. So I apologize. I was hoping maybe I'd cover it up a bit, but no. So I've just moved the setup, guys, just because we keep getting quite a glare. There's a little slight glare now, but it's not as bad as it was. So hopefully that'll be better for you guys. So this art I've only seen, I think I saw it on Instagram, and it's probably on the back, no? But it's on the print anyway. I've only seen it like that, you know, black and white. So it's really cool to see it in color. I presume Dave Spicer probably colored it. It's usually his go-to guy. So Daniel Warren Johnson, I think I said at the start of the intro, Daniel Warren Johnson was the, I first got into his work. I noticed him on Instagram, and then he was doing Murder Falcon for Image Comics, and that's when I was like, right, I'm gonna support him. I didn't know about any of his other stuff, because obviously he's worked on other comics before then, but like I said, his stuff on Instagram and Murder Falcon, I would say, are the things that got me to notice Daniel Warren Johnson, and I want to see him. And then I was just buying everything he was creating. And so like stuff I went back to read, Extremity. The only thing I haven't read by Daniel Warren Johnson, writing and drawing, is Space Mullet. I have got it. I've got it all to read. I know it's a webcomic, so I could read it anyway, but I've got it all as a graphic novel, ready to read. I just haven't got around to it yet. So that's the only thing I think of. I think that's the only thing I haven't read by him, where he's writing and drawing. I know there's some books I might have missed where he's just writing. I haven't seen or read, but you know. Anyway, so I was well up for this book, and I saw it on Kickstarter. I thought I'd go for it. It did cost me a pretty penny, because of course this is the US, I'm based in the UK, so it was, you know, but it was worth it, I think. Well, I say that, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm sure it is worth it. So let's have a look, shall we? We'll kind of quickly have a look at the back if you want. That's lovely. Someone's done a little like a comic strip using some of his art. Like a comic strip layout. Not sure who did the design work there, but it'll probably say. It's a really thick book as well, so I mean, like, that's probably why it was as much money as it was, but oh, that's lovely. Hopefully the black and white art is going to get a bit lost behind, you know, in front of my art. Try and keep my hands in there so you can see it. God, Daniel Warren Johnson's kinetic movement is just insane. It's insane. Oh, that's cute. The art of Daniel Warren Johnson. Yeah, he can DWJ can really like toe the line between some cute stuff to just like absolute rad. Page 1 was a Murder Falcon commission, or private commission. Oh, I wish that was me. And then page 2 to 3 is a private Extremity commission. So forward by Tim Lowley, who's the visual artist and professor of North Park University in Chicago. Oh, he was, sorry. And I think, I don't know about this. Like I said, guys, haven't read it, so this is all brand new to me, so I'm looking at it now. What does it say? For his words to over 20, I was taught drawing and painting at North Park University in Chicago for well over 20 years. As you might imagine, it is somewhat rare that I can recall my initial impression of a student. That said, I clearly remember Daniel Warren Johnson, that skinny, somewhat nerdy-looking fellow wandering into my drawing class. Oh, that sounds cool. It's really cool that they got a forward by his college professor. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that, the movement. This is what I'm talking. So Daniel Warren Johnson, it's his movement, I think. That's my main takeaway from his work. I mean, his work is just so many things. It's like, but like, I'm always astonished by mostly by his movement. Oh, look at this, beautiful pile of sketchbooks. And this is a introduction by John Flesks. Can I ever say it? Who would be part of Flesk Publishing, I'm guessing. Publications, sorry. The guy who owns it, I'm guessing. Comics, here we go. This has got to be, oh, so this is DWJ now. Here's some sort of Space Mullet stuff. Like I said, guys, I will be reading Space Mullet, hopefully very soon. I've got it sitting by my bedside table. But I mean, if I'm not reading it now, this is definitely going to get me reading it, you know. Look at those designs, they're lovely. Does it say a date on them? No, it doesn't. It's been quite a while ago, I imagine. Space Mullet sketchbook material there. Oh, so these were drawn in 2016. Like these are obviously, so what it says here is then these are new sketches of the old characters. I'm not actually sure when Space Mullet first came out, but I'm sure I can tell you right now. So nice. Some things I'll tell you about, guys, give you some, like, I'll read some of the stuff, but not when it's like a big paragraph. We don't want to watch a video of me just reading the book, right? I'm just happy to show you some cool stuff. Oh, Space Mullet. I will read you Space Mullet. I just, you know, look at that. Even then, it's interesting because it's not the DWJ that I know. Not yet, anyway. You can see hints of it. But it's not him yet. It's very interesting, and it's really cool to see how people's artwork changes and how they improve and whatever. You know, it's nice to see that. Love this. You can really see that. I think this is the thing with him as well. You can really see his influences. If you look hard enough, you can see his influences. I don't think he necessarily holds them, wears them on his sleeve necessarily, but I can see those influences, you know? Like, there's obviously influences of like heavy metal and like manga and stuff. Heavy metal, the comic, I mean, or Metal Hurlant, I mean, not necessarily music. Although there's obviously he's into heavy metal music and stuff, but I meant the comic. Like, it's like into anime, but it's not so obviously influenced by anime. Like, it still looks very Western. Oh, Cherno from Pacific Rim. This is a 12-page mini comic that I did for fun in 2017. I was going to say, I don't recall him ever doing Pacific Rim stuff. Because if he did, where the hell can I find that? But it was obviously for fun. He did that. And now we're into Extremity now, which I only read 2 years ago, and oh my god, is it brilliant. Extremity is so good. Like, if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. I slept on it for way too long. So good. It's sort of set in a fantasy world, but it's like punk rocky, I suppose. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. It's a really good story. And I mean, this art is good. This, and when I was reading it, again, I could see it wasn't quite the Johnson I knew. It was work, I mean, but you could see it coming together. By the time this was over, Murder Falcon was, you know, what it is kind of thing. Even these like really rough, these are lovely. I wish I could do more stuff like this, where it's just like, I go with the ink brush and I just and I make those shapes. There's no pencil marks whatsoever. He's just made the shapes, formed them, and they look good. I mean, like that's just a mess, right? That's a mess, but it is something. It's something. And it's so incredible. I don't remember Othar. I might have to reread Extremity. Maybe I'll talk about Extremity on the channel at some point. It's so good. Oh, the bags are nice. Yeah, like there was dragons in it and all kinds of stuff. Well, maybe not well, no, they were kind of like dragons. Oh, I don't want to. Just read Extremity. It's so good. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, Mobius meets sort of, it's like a Nausicaa type thing, but it's like an ultra-violent Nausicaa of the Valley of the Winds, I guess, is probably my best way of describing it without spoiling too much of the story. Look at that, and the screen tone on it as well. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. He's so good. I think this is the thing. He's so, I'll keep just gushing about Daniel Warren Johnson, but like his art is so versatile in the fact that it can be incredibly violent, it can be incredibly beautiful, it can be full of movement, it can be really somber and quiet. It's so good. He's such a versatile guy and so detailed. It's so detailed yet so simple sometimes as well. Just, yeah, very impressive. This is just so much negative space. The way he's using the space is so good, but look at all this detail in this bit. Oh, I do remember the guy now. I don't know why, it just took me a while to remember who this is. Beautiful. It's lovely. Yeah, I'd love to get the comics if I can. I read it, it was at my library, so I did read it in the library, so I don't own any of Extremity. But I think once I get some copies of Extremity, we'll definitely talk about it on the channel. We talked about Shiro Masamune on a previous video, and you can definitely see some Shiro Masamune influences here and there. Again, it's the whole idea of what I love about what Johnson's doing, and I noticed from when I did the video about Masamune, is this use of type or onomatopoeia working within the image, and you have it so it's like, it's angled in the way that goes with the speed lines and stuff. It's really good craftsmanship. Oh, so good. Now we're on Murder Falcon. So Murder Falcon was the first comic I ever read by DWJ. Brilliant book. So the comic series is about, and I met him actually. I met him at Thought Bubble. God, I don't know what year that would be. But I met him at Thought Bubble, and he signed all 12 of my issues of Murder Falcon, and I thought that was so sweet of him. And then I bought a copy of his Luke Skywalker fan comic he did, called Old Man. I think it's Old Man Skywalker. I think it's called. But that's a really cool. That was a really cool book. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, Murder Falcon. Murder Falcon is about as you can see, oh god, that feels Yoji Shinkawa-esque. We'll talk about Yoji Shinkawa on the channel very soon, guys. Look at that. I'd love that as a print. That's so cool. So Murder Falcon is about like a big falcon guy. Funnily enough, not about the murder part. He doesn't really well, he does murder, but anyway, I'm getting ahead of it. Basically, Murder Falcon is about an anthropomorphic falcon man with a robot arm that is powered by heavy metal. And I don't want to say any more than that. It's just very good. It's as silly as it sounds, but it's also got a lot of heart to it. It's also rad as hell. It's such a good story. I still think it's probably one of the best things he's ever written and drawn. I don't know if it's just because it's the first thing I saw, and we'll see more of his work here where I'll be like, oh, maybe not. But Murder Falcon was, I fell in love with this guy after this. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. That's still really nice. But now that's just a sketch, but I think that might be one of my favorite things he's ever done, weirdly enough. Oh, Murder Falcon is so good. Movement. This is what I mean. It's kinetic energy this guy can convey. It's insane. That is insane. Like I said, he's a lot of things, but I do associate him quite a lot with kinetic energy. And something I would love to do myself, but it's just, I find it so hard. And he's doing this all traditionally, man. Like I'm talking about, like, when I'm working in comics, I'm predominantly digital. But he's doing this all traditionally, and it's just astounding. Nice bit of coffee stain there, or something. Does it say? There's a big coffee stain on this page. I'm a big fan of that. This whole, oh, he's a big fan of that. I am too, you know. I love seeing the whiteout. There's whiteout here. There's a lot of whiteout. So it's really nice to see his process and see like whiteout there. There's some whiteout around there as well. It's really nice to see all that. I do appreciate that. Akira homage there. So this here is from Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Now, Wonder Woman Dead Earth is about a post-apocalyptic world where Wonder Woman is the last superhero. A unique interpretation of Wonder Woman, and a really unique story. And I mean, look, that's Wonder Woman, right? It doesn't look like any drawing of Wonder Woman I've ever seen before, but that's Wonder Woman. So incredibly cool. I completely forgot about Wonder Woman Dead Earth, but it was such a good book. I loved it. It was so good. And this is what I mean. I read Murder Falcon, loved it. I fell in love with him, but then I read this and I was like, this guy's just going to keep creating gold, isn't he? So good. I'd love him to do more interpretations of DC characters. I think I heard him in an interview though, because I think they wanted him to do Batman, because of course they did. And I know he's done some Batman stuff in like short form. And he said he wanted to do something interesting with Wonder Woman. I wonder if he could do something interesting with other characters as well. There you go. Superman Red and Blue. This is again the anthology, Superman Red and Blue. I've never read it though. I've never read this story, but people do like that interpretation of Superman as well. Now, Beta Ray Bill. Now, I'm going to be honest because I know I'm just gushing about DWJ, and I'm going to actually say something a little negative now. So, Beta Ray Bill is obviously fantastically drawn. Of course it is. I don't particularly rate the story though. It's probably the weaker one out of his repertoire of stories. And I wonder if that's got something to do with Marvel continuity stuff at the time. It's only 4 issues long as well, so it's one of the shorter ones, but I would say it's probably the weaker ones. But the artwork is obviously astounding in it. I don't look at it super fondly. That's a really good homage though, that's so cool. Yeah, I could take or leave this. That's end of negative stuff. Everything else is amazing about his work. It's the only series I didn't quite. But then they had cool stuff like this. This is what I'm talking about. The drawings were astounding. This is gorgeous. But it was just something about the story. Like I don't have a lot of memory, even though I said I forgot about Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Wonder Woman Dead Earth still. Once I remembered Wonder Woman Dead Earth, I just had all these visuals in my head and stuff. Beta Ray Bill, I couldn't really tell you much about the story or anything. I knew it was like affected by the continuity of the time from Marvel. This is great though. Do a Powerbomb is fantastic. Now, Do a Powerbomb, if you don't know what that is a story about this woman who lost her mother during a wrestling match, and then she gets the chance to enter a wrestling tournament to bring anyone back from the dead, and she wants to bring back her mum. Some of these lines are so loose as well. Like, as in when he's trying to do the character design concepts, they seem really loose. Some of them are, I mean, that makes me think of Ashley Wood a little bit. Same with that. He released some merchandise as well of Do a Powerbomb, and I wish I could have got it, but it was all America, so I couldn't. Lona Steel Rose, that was her name. Oh, so cool. The manga influences, I've heard some I've listened to a lot of interviews with him on podcasts and stuff because I just find him so fascinating. But he said like he quite likes, he's making comics about things he likes, right? And then doing this sort of Johnson slant on it. Like, he likes wrestling. How does he make it into a comic kind of thing? He's a big fan of golf, so he keeps talking about maybe doing a golf comic. I'm on board for that, man. I don't know anything about heavy metal. I don't know anything about wrestling, although wrestling, I'd love to get to know more about it. I'm definitely someone who's like, wrestling seems to seep into my culture when it comes to like my comics and the things I like. So I'd love to be more into get to enjoy wrestling more. But what I'm trying to say is Daniel Warren Johnson has made me really invested in 2 comics about subjects that I'm not really that invested in. Like, I don't really care about heavy metal, no offense. But Murder Falcon is about, it's about a lot of things, but heavy metal is a core thing about it. And it's the same with this. Like, this is about, obviously, a woman, I don't want to say too much. It's about 2 people trying to bring back someone they love, but through wrestling. And I think we can kind of relate to that. kind of reminded me a bit of, and I'm sure this is intentional, reminds me a bit of Kinnikuman or Ultimate Muscle as well. I love that. This is what I mean. Wrestling has always been, it's weird with wrestling, because wrestling has always been in my peripheral and I really like it, but I don't love it enough to actually be invested in it. And I think that needs to change, if I'm being honest. And this was one of the things that made me go, huh, maybe I should look at wrestling like properly. Oh, some great panels. That's great. It like explodes at the top there with the panel. It's pretty cool. Oh, and angles, man. This is so good. A lot of whiteout as well. God, I bet, God, he makes an utter mess. Do you know what I mean? Of his desk. I bet his desk is an absolute state. So much detail. Oh, it's her and her mum. Before it ends badly. But see, I mean, it's like a weird intergalactic like wrestling match. So like he's fighting a giant gorilla, like not giant gorilla, fighting a gorilla and stuff like that. It's just, it's mental, but also just so beautiful, this book. Yeah, Do a Powerbomb is fantastic. Oh, these shots, man, these layouts. Again, kinetic energy. But again, I'm grabbing a moment and freezing it in time. And then this looks like it's like, you know, that feels like a slow motion or a frozen moment. And this looks like it's a poof, we're like seeing the impact. He's so good at mastering time and impact. It's very cool. I mean, look at that, the squash and stretch and everything. And such exaggerated posing and stuff. I just think not all artists can convey that and it looks this good. I'm not even brave enough to do that. I wish I was braver when it came to like squashing and stretching of my work. I'm just not, unfortunately. I tell you what, I would love to own some original DWJ art. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm just lifting it up slightly, guys, because I understand that we're I don't want the artwork to get lost in the background that I've got. Because I forgot, of course, it's very, very white. Here, he's done a variant cover for Star Wars, which is interesting. I know I keep saying it, but man, the movement is so good. The layout and the movement, so good. Now, as I said, the only Star Wars I'd seen him do was the Old Man Skywalker like zine comic that he made, his independent comic, which is a fan comic, I should say. But he has done some Star Wars stuff. Like I think he did some more in the Star Wars anthology. This is what I mean. He's done a lot of like, you know, stuff for DC and stuff for Marvel, but it's all been a lot of short comic stuff, like shorts in parts of anthologies, unless you include stuff like Wonder Woman Dead Earth or Beta Ray Bill. But it seems to be predominantly that kind of stuff. Like this is a variant, or variant covers, like this is a variant cover for, oh, it is, it's for the Batman Adventures comic. Oh, sorry, Batman, The Adventure Continues Season 3, Issue 2. It's from that, so it's based on the animated series. An alien, a xenomorph, that's pretty cool. From Dark Horse 2019. Oh, it's that long ago. No way. Very, very nice. Firefly! He did a cover for Firefly. I didn't even know that. That's cool. Absolute Batman issue 2. He also did the annual. I wonder if that will come up at all. He did the Absolute Batman annual, which is very, very good. Crossover 1 variant cover. This was from Comic Book Shop's exclusive variant cover. Somebody getting punched in the face was someone else's idea, and me being the somebody getting punched in the That's my idea. There was a Murder Falcon and a Thea from Extremity on the front page. That's really cool. That's very good. That's really, really good. Don't know if you guys can see that. I'll just move it a bit more forward. Look. It's a great idea. Lovely, lovely piece. Never seen that before. know what that is because I've got that cover. That's for his variant cover to Headlopper. Yeah, Headlopper 13, which is another great comic by Andrew McLean, who we'll definitely be checking out some of his work on the show very soon. I tell you what, speaking of which, because Andrew McLean has done some like Magic the Gathering cards, I would kill some Daniel Warren Johnson Magic the Gathering cards. I don't think he's worked on any, so, but I mean, he's an artist. I'd love to see some Magic the Gathering stuff from him. So I don't own this issue of Wolverine, the Wolverine issue 400, because I want this cover, and unfortunately it's a lot of money now, but that's the cover I want. The story in it, I've read the story though, it's very, very good. It's feudal Japan Wolverine, so it's definitely my jam. He did Turtles stuff? What? Oh, Turtles Street Fighter and Turtles Stranger Things. I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing these covers. They're awesome. Man, I wonder if he's done any more Turtle stuff. Because as we know, guys, he does eventually do Transformers, and here they are. So him doing Turtles and maybe Masters of the Universe would be very, very cool. Might as well. Transformers was really cool. And it's the only series I've read all the way through where he was only writing rather than drawing. He drew the first arc, and then it was another guy. His name escapes me, but I'll put it on screen so you guys can see it. But his stuff is really good as well. Jorge something or other. Corona, I think his name is. Really good. That's a lovely cover. I was there for because I don't normally, so here's the thing about me, guys. Here's a little thing about me. When I collect comics, because I have a pull list, you know, I have a pull list, but I purposely, to keep the pull list a bit low, I don't collect any licensed stuff. And what I mean by that is, like, if there's an Alien comic or a comic on Star Wars or something like that, I won't collect those. I'll get them as trades if I want to. But I broke my rule for this because, as I said earlier, I'll follow Daniel Warren Johnson to the ends of the earth. And I was there for the Daniel Warren Johnson art, but I stayed for the story because I stayed until Daniel Warren Johnson left script duties. It's a really good run though. The Optimus Prime drawings and everything, it's just so good. He's so messy in the best way. I love it. And I didn't think I was seeing that with Transformers comics. It harked back to the British stuff. And I think that really worked. But then he looked at like some of he was talking about it because he's on YouTube, by the way, if you don't know. I probably don't need to promote him because everyone's going to be watching him anyway, but he has a YouTube channel, and every Friday he does a live stream. And I know he showed off some of his Transformers related things, and it was one Transformer that he uses for an Optimus Prime that he uses for reference, which I end up buying because of him. So thanks, mate. I haven't got him out on display. I would like him on display at some point. But now I have an Optimus Prime that's superposable and stuff because of him. But he also looked at like Gundam Origins, the manga, and stuff like that as reference, which is really cool. Interesting to see that he's using Gundam for references for the Transformers comic. It's pretty cool. The Moon is Following Us. I've read issue 1 of this and not read anything else. I'd love to read more because I love the premise. I love the idea of having 2 different artists. I just haven't got around to reading it. But The Moon is Following Us is about this book about these 2 parents that are trying to bring back their child from a coma, basically. I don't want to say any more than that. Well, they go into a fantasy world in her head and stuff. And so I loved it. This is the cover that he did, but it was he didn't do all the interiors. He only did he wrote the story and did the interiors for when they were not in in her head. As you can see, look there. This is the poor girl who's locked up to some sort of like life support machine type thing. And that's when they, you know, at the end of the spoilers for the first issue, but they reveal that's why they're in that world for, trying to save her. It's really cool. It's a really cool premise. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Yeah, you can see. Look, this is some art here. There's some Daniel Warren Johnson stuff there, but I think that one, oh yeah, that image there isn't Daniel Warren Johnson. That's the artist. Riley Rosmo. What's the name? Riley Rosmo. So yeah, anything that's happening in the real world, Daniel Warren Johnson was drawing. Really cool stuff. Yeah, I definitely will read this at some point. I've been meaning to get the trade so I can actually read it properly. What that is. Doesn't say. Probably says here, but obviously it's quite a big lumber text. So, oh, opposite. Boxer, personal work, Inktober 2015. Oh, so we've got some Inktober stuff here now, guys. Badger and the Girl, personal work. Oh, I've seen this. I think he's put this on Instagram. It's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for smaller character with a big character. I just think that's really cool. It's a really cool dynamic. I like that. Big and small. Yeah, he's very good at maintaining. Like, it's like cute, but you know, rad. that's Daniel Warren Johnson's art. I feel cute, but also really rad. Amazing band drawings. These are fantastic. Not something I normally look for, but really cool. Jimi Hendrix, The Edge there as well. Freddie Mercury. I've never seen anyone draw Freddie Mercury like that. Do you know what I mean? It's, again, the exaggerated posing, yeah. Really, really cool. Oh, and now we've got some wrestling stuff. Again, it's Daniel Warren Johnson, and amongst other things that just gets me like going, oh man, maybe I could get into wrestling. Look at this. Such astounding stuff. I'm saying it, say it with me, guys. Look at that movement. It's incredible. Right, so illustrations. Oh, I see. Oh, I've never seen any of these before. What's that? So that's Demon Hunter, the book cover. Never. Oh, it's a CD type thing. I'm not actually sure what that is. Holy Cow. App 5 is busy today. Personal work 2011, which must be this here. Yeah, because it does not look like his stuff really. It's very early him. Look at that. There's loads. Final college project. As if we've got his college project in here. 2009. That takes balls, if I'm being honest, to show off you. Honestly, guys, maybe one day on the channel I might show off my work from uni or college or high school or whatever, but I mean, oh, I don't want to look at it. It's really good to see that he's, that they put that in the book. We all have to come from somewhere, right? So I guess that's probably what it is. Zombie Shakespeare, personal work. Yeah, like, none of these are like what I would call Daniel Warren Johnson or anything. But it's cool to see where he's come from. I'm sorry, what? After what I just said? Pouncing Shore Shark, card art, Magic the Gathering, Ikoria, Lair of Bearmouths, 2020. Ikoria, I think it's called, or Ikoria. I can never remember. I never actually said that out loud. But I'm sorry. What? And then he did a Planeswalker opposite. Oh, this is a Planeswalker over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Unpublished card art. Also from the same set. These are pen and ink illustrations for Magic the Gathering's Ikoria Lair of Bearmouths set. The one on the right, unpublished, was going to be a Planeswalker, but they ended up going with a different artist. For the Pouncing Shore Shark, I had to figure out what it looked like on my own. Oh wow, I had no idea what it was supposed to be, and I didn't have any reference, so I had to design a shark with legs on the fly. Crazy. Okay, I'm going to be looking for that card. That's really cool. There's another one. Wait, has he done a load of Magic cards and I didn't even know? As if. Eve Everquill Phoenix card art card, also from the same set. Brokos, Apex of Forever. Oh, he had to colour them as well. Oh, I need to look for those. I am absolutely looking for those later. Fantastic work. Really, really cool. That's gorgeous. I think he's used whiteout. Yeah, he's used whiteout to create the book. Daniel, stop. Stop right now. And then the art of Daniel Warren Johnson cover, which we've seen quite a few times. Just stop, Daniel. This is so good. Ah, commissions. Sorry, I I'm also distracted. I wanted to see the commissions, but this is awesome because that is obviously the swordfish from Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, there we go. There's Spike Spiegel right there. Love it. So good. Again, a very quiet moment. We're just there to take it all in. It's very good at doing both. I've seen some of these on Instagram. I've seen that one, the Aliens private commission, and I've seen this one as well, the Mad Max one, Furiosa. Astounding work. Ah! I think I've seen all of these actually. This is incredible, this Akira one. This is ridiculous. Look at all this. You're cooking, man. Astounding. Never seen Ghibli like that. But here we are. Star Wars, again. The commissions are gorgeous. So, oh yeah, the Hellboy one. I remember seeing that one as well. Very cool. Love this. I just love all the screen tone he uses as well. It's fantastic. Is that a Moby Dick one? Yeah, Moby Dick. Someone commissioned him to do Moby Dick. He's so versatile. It's really cool. Lone Wolf and Cub. Love them. Berserk. Godzilla. Howl's Winter Castle. Is that right? He said he doesn't like the figure in the foreground. Daniel looks great. I don't know what you're talking about. Howl's Winter Castle. Is that right? Is that not meant to say moving castle? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Splinter Cell. That's quite a cool look. I've never seen anything like that for Splinter Cell. Blade Runner. I'm sort of skimming through this, guys, because I realise this video has probably gone on long enough. Sasquatch. That's lovely. I love the way that the lighting is. The lighting on that is really cool. Oh, just astounding. You can feel that on the Stranger Things commission. That's better than the actual show, I think. Oh, lovely. Was this when you went to traveling? So this must be when you were at the Ghibli Museum. I remember this building and that. Oh, which one did you see? I went to the Ghibli Museum years ago. It's not the same short film I saw. It's a different one. You get these little ticket stubs afterwards with the little short films at the cinema bit at the museum. I've only been once because it's notoriously hard to get a ticket there. Ah, so cool. Receipt as well. Yeah, I love it. So you got things to travel. Oh, this is, yeah, you are certainly an artist's artist, my friend. Honestly, looking at this, like you've done things. This is what I keep saying. I see all these artists doing this, and I wish I was doing this more. Is just drawing my surroundings. Look at all this. It's beautiful. You create these. You have things like this, like crazy like this, right? And all this other stuff. But then you'll do like, whoa, and then you'll do these quiet pieces. So you do, yeah, well, someone went to the Gundam base. Oh, this is fantastic. Tank in the Field, personal painting. Another Gundam. And now we've got an afterward here, which I won't go into now. That's beautiful, love that. Like I said, I realise we've been going on for quite a while. Oh. And that's it. So yeah, one thing I will say about this book though, is, I don't know if you can see, there's some real creases down it, like the spine already, like really harsh creases, and you can see it's sort of like curved a lot. But that's the only thing about this book. It's a paperback, and there's a lot of pages, so I'm not surprised. I don't particularly care because I like these sort of books. They're sort of like art reference books, so they're made to be a bit like bashed up and stuff like that, so it doesn't matter. But I've just got those creases just from showing you guys just now. So that would be the only negative about the printing I would say about this book. Everything else about it I think is great. So yeah, anyway, the art of Danny Warren Johnson. I'm very happy to have this. This was great fun, and it's made me go, oh man, like he is an inspiration in terms of just like, I look at his work and I would love to draw more like him. And I don't mean like, you know, as in I want to draw exactly like Danny Warren Johnson, but I mean like the way he captures movement, the way he does this, it's just like you can learn so much from this guy. And he's so young still. It's not like he's like, he's got this body of work already. It's crazy. Anyway, so that's the art of Daniel Warren Johnson. If you'd like to get it, I hope I haven't ruined the book for you. You should buy it. If you can get a copy and you're a fan of Daniel Warren Johnson, you should buy one anyway. It's so good. It was really nice to go through all this. Had a real good time with it. God, it just makes me want to draw, and I think that's kind of what I needed very recently, to be honest. So, yeah. So guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, sorry, I should say, then please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. I'm doing more and more videos like this about some of the books that I've got on my shelves and stuff, and stuff that's inspiring to me and all that, because I'm a cartoonist myself. As you can see here, all this stuff here on this surface, it's all things that I've drawn recently on my drawing streams, which I do every Monday at 8 PM UK time. So please subscribe and you can join in one of those. I do it here as well as on Twitch at the same time. So it'd be lovely to see you guys there. What else should I say? Oh, if you don't follow me on social media, please do. I'm Ben Allen Inks on everything, on absolutely everything, guys. So please come find me. I'd really appreciate that. Right, well, I'll see you in a week, guys. Until then, see you later.